To a developing story out of Northwest Miami-Dade. That's where a man is accused of shooting his wife to death.
Yeah, he then got into a standoff with police before he was arrested. Local 10 News reporter Leanne Morejon, she's live in Miami with an update.
Well, that man was brought here to Jackson Memorial Hospital's trauma center with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. That's according to police. And we're learning really some heartbreaking details from the victim's own sister. An alleged killer remains hospitalized after shooting himself soon after killing his own wife.
We all suffering right here. He's not the one gonna suffer because he don't care.
Thomasina Goddard says it was her sister Shanica Harris who was shot and killed by her husband Saturday night at her home on Northwest 23rd Avenue. She identified her sister's killer as Eddie Harris.
He barricaded himself in the house and kept my sister at blood death.
With two children in there.
With my grandniece and grandnephew in the house.
Goddard says the pair were high school sweethearts, together since the age of 15.
My sister was the sweetest girl you want to know, and she worked very hard for her kids and for her family.
Investigators say a 911 call was made just before 9 o'clock Saturday night about shots fired inside of a home. Once officers arrived, they were met by two men who said two children were still inside with Shanica and Eddie, who was armed with a rifle. Miami-Dade police SWAT officers were called out. Shanica's 5 and 9-year-old grandkids were eventually rescued. Police say Eddie shot himself and was rushed to the hospital. Shanica was dead.
When you do something so tragic like that, you're supposed to be able to pay for your actions, and he gonna pay for it.
Sadly, this is not the first time this family has dealt with tragedy. Shanica and Eddie's son, Eddie Harris Jr., was shot and killed in January of 2016. And we know the two children who escaped safely from the home, they are now in custody of their grandmother right now. Reporting outside Jackson Memorial Hospital, I'm Leanne Morejon, Local 10 News.